Okay, so let me say this, Brian, and you tell me what you think, okay? There's a lot of people out there after the season ended that literally said, blow it all up. I'm ready to blow it all up and start all over. Okay, so first thing, we say blow it all up. What does that mean? That means we're firing the coaches and getting new coaches to come in here and everything else. You're getting rid of contracts. You're trying to trade people to start all over and stuff. So that way you're in a position to start drafting people and having a new philosophy. The new coach can come in, pick his quarterback, and so on. Right? That's what it means when you say blow it up. That means get rid of everybody and start all over. Okay. The problem with doing that is, or at least the problem I say with doing that is you still have the problem of Dak Prescott. You can't trade him and get anything for him. You're going to have to pay him one way or the other for one more year. And since you have to do that, why not say, we're going to go all in, and if it doesn't work, we're going to blow it up. We already know that Mike McCarthy's not getting an extension for next year, right? So if Mike McCarthy is on a one-year system, or 1 year prove it deal type deal, you're going to blow him up anyway, and the coaching staff can start over. You got Dak Prescott. At the moment, you got him for one more year. I still say finding a quarterback is not the easiest thing to do. I would say what you do is, if I got to blow it up, let me just go up with one last hurrah. Let me go ahead and say, I'm going to try and do everything I can this year to try and do it. And if it doesn't work, screw it all. Screw it all. And maybe you look at this and say, you know what? I've got CeeDee Lamb on a 5th-year option. Right? I don't have to. And there's nothing you can do about it. He can hold out and lose a game check every week. He can be mad and pout. But technically, you don't have to make. And the same thing with Micah Parsons. You could do. I'm not suggesting that you do. But my thing would be is, for those out there that say blow it up, you've got a natural demarcation point at the end of next year with your coaching staff that's the point to say, we're going to be bringing in somebody in if we don't win anyway. So why wouldn't you go ahead and say, if I'm keeping Mike McCarthy for one more year, what brother is that? Oh, yeah. Wearing Kansas City gear. Yeah, Jason Kelsey is retiring. He is done, so no more with the tush push. Now, and that's my mind. I am 100% with you. If you tell me that we go out in free agency and we get ourselves, so, we go out and let's say it's Derrick Henry. I don't know if it's Derrick Henry. Hell, you saw Dalvin Cook actually seemed like he didn't get a whole lot of miles put on him. And if he's got holes, he can run in them. Let's say we get a running game going. Let's say we actually get a legitimate. Maybe you go crazy and try and bring in a Stephon Diggs or something like that. I'm not saying that they're going to do that, but I'm just saying hypothetically that you go out there and say, we are going to get the best players right now that we can and put on the field. Damn the salary cap, because if it doesn't work, we'll just cut everybody and understand, and the fans need to understand. This is what it looks like when you go all in, and the ramifications of it will be is we may have to blow it up if it doesn't work. I think the average fan, after seeing what we have seen and been through for the last 29 years, would be ecstatic that we would see that we're going in a different direction, because we keep hearing from the coaching staff that we know what we're doing, okay? You can't go ahead and spend all that money because it's Micah's money, or, we want, we're playing the long game. Well, I hate to tell you, we've been playing the long game for 29 years, and we ain't won shit. We've literally now seen the Detroit Lions go to the NFC Championship game since we have been there. The only other team, I believe, that hasn't, I might be wrong on this, Texans haven't. I don't think the Texans have. In fact, I know the Texans haven't. It would be the Commanders and the Texans probably haven't. Because here's how crazy it is to think about this. The fact that the Lions are there. I want you to understand that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were a doormat when we were winning Super Bowls. They got good, won a Super Bowl, put some of their players in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, got bad again, went to a Super Bowl and won another one, and now have again gone as far as the Cowboys have in the playoffs. Again, in the time that we've done absolutely positively nothing. So listening to Jerry Jones say, we're playing the long game, when you see a team like the Texans go from a 2-win team to the divisional round, says your long game sucks. Your philosophy of bargain basement shopping of players, your being frugal with money and believing in your guys does not work in today's NFL. So is that a crazy idea, Brian, to say that? I mean, that to me, that would be the case to say, you want to blow up, for all the people out there who want to blow it up, you got to give it one more year. You had a quarterback who didn't turn over the ball this year and had an incredible season. Incredible season. You got a young stud in a Micah Parsons who can be a player, but he can't do it all by himself. That's where you need the other linebackers, or you end up making him a outside linebacker, or you end up changing his role, and you get yourself another defensive end. Maybe you go out and get Chris Jones and put him in as your defensive end, and you have Micah actually playing linebacker or the multi-tool piece. If you do that, you have a running game and you have a defense that can stop the run, and you still don't win it, then by all means blow it up. But to say right now where you are at this moment to blow it up, to start over, there's too many variables in trying to get players. There's no guarantee that you're going to find a quarterback that's going to be better than what you have with Dak Prescott. There's no guarantee at all on that one. And when I look around the NFL and I've heard all these different players from, Jimmy Garoppolo, I'll take Jimmy G over him. I'll take, Derek Carr over him. I'll take Andy Dalton over him. Sorry, those guys aren't, too many of them that are doing great things right now. So you've got to at least go this one more year and then blow it up. That would be my thoughts. And, I'm told I'm an idiot. Dak might not want to be here, could waive clause. That's possible, C. Black. But I actually think he does want to be here and win a Super Bowl, because if you do win a Super Bowl here, after the drought that the Dallas Cowboys have had, then you're talking about immortality. Yeah. I could definitely see him in the booth.